I think I tried the hottest one by accident. That's at the tip of...
Ready? Woo!
Welcome to COMM Hot Ones, where, just like the original show, we interview people as they take on the Hot Ones challenge. Now, the sauces get hotter, but so do the questions.
Today we're hanging out with Grace Dupont, a local chef whose work you might have eaten at places around Farmville, like 119 and the Barrel House out at Sandy River Distillery. Welcome, Grace, and get ready to get started.
Thanks, y'all.
First up, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. Doing pretty good. Excited to be here. A little nervous.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
in.
of course. Of course.
Well, are you a spicy food lover?
Yeah. We
Okay,
eat a lot of spicy food.
Yeah, this is a challenge for you, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
it is going to be a challenge.
Hopefully it doesn't change our minds.
No, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We'll still be spicy people.
So we're going to try the first wing, and this is the classic hot sauce with the Scoville of 1,800.
All ready?
Let's do it.
Cheers from
My fork.
into
Cheers.
Cheers.
into it.
1, 2.
I'm immediately going for the blue cheese. It's pretty good. Not too spicy.
So as students, we're figuring out what we want to do as a career. And for you, you chose cooking. Now, what was that?
I started out in April. It'll be 17 years that I've been in restaurants. I started at a little pizza place as a cashier doing to-go orders.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know what I wanted to do for a long time. And then, I was 20 or 21 and realized that I wanted to go to culinary school because the back of house is where I wanted to be instead of the front. And I went and did that. And
So next we're going to be jumping into our next wing. It's the Little Dick's Ghost Pepper with a Scoville of 6,900. Right, y'all ready?
Ready? Yep.
Yep.
Great.
I'm going to nibble this one without cheese. Okay, sweet. It's a lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
Jump into the next question. So Dr. Waggoner told us about your adorable baby.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the culinary world is all about late nights and weekends. So how do you balance being a parent with your career?
Well, I recently have switched into, I'm at an assisted living facility here in Farmville, the Woodland. I run the Brookview side of the kitchen. So I really have different hours than I was before. It was really difficult when I was still working at the Barrel House, but now it's a bit easier because my days are kind of over early because, old people eat early. It's 6 o'clock. I'm like, done. But that's kind of a treat. Most people don't get to do that. Usually you have to spend the daytime with your kids and you don't really get to spend like dinner time, bedtime with them. Yeah, so it's hard, but luckily I've made that swap over, so it's a little bit easier
For our
now.
next wing, we're going to be trying Nell's Real Deal Smoked Onion. Now, this Scottsville is 17,000. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think I'm going to put mine at cheese range.
Dang it.
This one's good too.
Got a little zing to it. So there's this Food Network show all about the best thing I ate that asks chefs to list their favorites. I want to turn that around a bit and ask you what is the best thing that you've ever made?
I think it kind of depends on I like making food that makes people happy. That's like my biggest thing. So it doesn't have to be super fancy or anything crazy. As long as it's making the person that's getting it happy, I'm kind of like, it doesn't matter.
It sounds like it's a bit of a love language.
Yeah, oh yeah, it totally is. Absolutely is love language for me.
So our next wing that we're going to be jumping into is Los Calientes Verde with a Scoville of 36,000. So, y'all ready?
36,000 is really high.
No, that's like...
It's like, it feels like a really, really big jump. Yeah. We're going to range.
I'm a little scared. Okay.
Me too.
Ooh. I like a verde sauce though.
I actually haven't had that before.
I enjoy a verde sauce.
I think that one might be my favorite.
I still feel like it's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm. That one's very
It is a little bit hotter though.
It's a little bit
Oh,
on the
yeah.
hot side, but it's also a good tang. So there's this Food Network show all about the best thing I ate that asks chefs to list their favorites. I want to turn that around a bit and ask you what is the best thing that you've ever made?
I think it kind of depends on like, I like making food that makes people happy. That's like my biggest thing. So it doesn't have to be super fancy or like, anything crazy. As long as it's making the person that's getting it happy, I'm kind of like, it doesn't matter.
So the next thing we're going to be jumping into is the Dawson's Hot Sauce Apple Caraway with a Scoville of 52,000.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right,
That's a number.
let's jump into it.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm going to put
It smells like barbecue.
It does. Kind of looks like it too.
Yeah.
I might try a little bit.
I bet it's just like,
Do it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of range.
I think that one was a little bit less spicy. Maybe it'll come after, but than the last one.
I feel like this one's a sneaker. What'll come against you later.
I'm looking like a mess.
Someone came back and bitcha.
So, living in a digital age, we can check out restaurants' ratings to determine if we want to eat there. Did you ever have any bad reviews? If so, did you ever have any bad reviews? If so, how did you respond to them?
So the next wing that we're going to be trying is the Pepper North Scotch Bonnet and Jerk with the Scoville of 71,000.
I like jerk.
Oh, I
Do you guys like jerk?
I like Caribbean jerk.
I love Caribbean jerk.
I
I would
Buffalo
put
Wild Wings.
jerk paste on anything.
It's fire.
It feels weird
Might
eating
dip
it with
it
blue
again.
cheese, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
That one's hotter.
That one's really good.
Oh,
It's got like the mango-y, the like really fruity, peppery flavor.
I was going to say it's very peppery.
Yeah. Like
Clear it,
fruit-forward pepper. Ooh. It's
There
hot,
is a
though.
bit of an after.
I took quite a big
No,
bite.
she's getting there.
Oh my
she's
goodness.
getting there.
Dr. Waggoner was telling us about her experience at the Bar Cren. Now, this is a multiple Michelin star restaurant in San Francisco. The staff and even the chef, Dominique Cren, came out and explained every little thing about the dish that they were serving. But she says that there were people taking pictures and not really paying attention. So what's your take on taking pictures of your food when you get it at a restaurant? Or just anywhere, really?
I think that if you want to take a picture of it, you should take a picture of it because it's your food.
Aesthetic, yes.
However, I am on the same page as like if you're getting a hot meal, you should probably just eat your hot meal and enjoy your hot meal. But if you want to advertise for me for free, sure, do
Great,
it.
yes.
Tag me in it. So I'm all about it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm kind of for it.
This wing that we're about to jump into, number 7, is the Pepper Ninja Nimpom with the Scoville of 133,000. 133,000.
That's
You said like you were so
crazy.
scared.
That's terrifying.
So,
Okay.
yeah, let's
right.
jump into it.
All right, we got it.
I
I learned my lesson with the last one. I went a little bit with the last one. We're gonna take a nibble
I'm
so I don't have to
real
blow my nose
nervous.
1,000
I'm real
times.
nervous.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna go with ranch.
Ooh. So that's spicy.
That tastes really good though.
It is really good.
That tastes really good. That one's my favorite so far.
Hello.
It was like, there's
Good
a kicker.
morning. Good
Yeah.
morning.
Let it marinate for like
Yeah.
7 seconds.
Oh. Our next question is food. Is it art or survival?
Oh, both? At this point, it's kind of both. I mean, really. But I think it really depends. Like you have certain chefs that take their cooking as more of a craft. You have some people that take it more as an art. You have some people that just do straight up, like that survivalist style, that like outdoor fire style. So you have it kind of all over the place.
All right, now on to the next one, the one we've all been waiting for. Da bomb. Evolution. Scoville of 135,600. Are we ready?
Fuck.
Yeah. Let's just do it.
It's gonna be the bomb.
I think I'm gonna use a fork for this one. I think I'm gonna kick off a piece for this one.
My lips
Just
are
look at it.
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. Good morning.
There's so much sauce on this, y'all.
It literally feels like
You're
I just
trying.
put like lip, like plumping
Hot
like,
sauce all over your
lip
lips.
gloss all
Maybe
over
that's
my
the
lips
trick.
right now. Like,
It's a plumper. So wow.
It tastes okay. The flavor's okay.
oh my
hot.
fucking god! Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to gaslight myself, but I don't feel it. But so in the first season of The Fair, the main character Carmen and the others in the kitchen are having a hard time, and they're going at each other's throats. Have you ever experienced kitchen drama
Yeah.
at any of the restaurants that you've been in?
Oh, yes. I have been
elaborate?
causer of the drama. I have been receiver of the drama. I have been mediator in the drama. Mostly mediator nowadays.
For sure,
but,
middle ground.
it happens when you're putting a bunch of hotheads in a restaurant, and the restaurants are notoriously toxic work environments. You have people that are a lot of people that work in restaurants use drugs and other substances. They drink alcohol. And when you have all that heat and fire and uncomfortable situations, long shifts,
Recipe for disaster.
it's just friction. It's just you're throwing sand in between two gears, and you're going to wait for it to explode at some point.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. I've worked in all female kitchens. I've worked in all male kitchens. I've worked in the mix of the both. It doesn't matter. It's always going to happen.
So now we're going to be jumping into the ninth wing, the fresco sauce arbol scorpion, which has a Scoville of 820,000.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's fucking do this.
Nothing. It's nothing.
Okay.
It's not anything. It's a piece of cake.
No, we got
Literally
this.
a piece of cake with frosting on it. It's not a chicken wing that'll make you cry. All right. I'm concerned.
Actually,
We're going to really tip this one.
Wait. That might have helped a little, actually.
I just try to keep my lips off of it like a horse.
I'm using my teeth.
You like that SpongeBob scene where he's like, meow.
Yep.
That's exactly what I just did.
So shows like The Bear and even channels like Food Network show examples of what it's like to be a chef. How accurate do you feel the media representations are?
I feel like it's half and half, probably. There's a lot of it's glamorized a lot
For sure.
on TV. It's not. It's a lot of eating over trash cans. It's a lot of sitting in a walk-in and crying. It's a lot of like yelling in the back because you can't throw stuff. It's a lot of like getting your shit together and like not exploding when you're ready to do that. So it's and it's a lot more manager stuff. It's a lot. It's way more boring than it looks on TV. Especially as like a head chef. Now when you get to like shows like the Bear and stuff, I haven't actually seen that show, but I do know the concept behind it, and that's like a fancy restaurant, like a really fancy restaurant. Those are a little bit different. You have like a brigade kitchen, whereas like I don't have a brigade kitchen. It's just a little different.
Okay, so this is the moment, the last wing. For our last wing, we have the last dab experience. Scoville 2,693,000. Are we ready?
Hi guys. Let's
The
do
tears
it.
down our faces already. This is it, guys. We did
All
it.
right.
Y'all ready?
Nah, I'm just gonna do it
All right.
for you guys. It's for y'all.
Cheers.
We did it, guys.
We did it.
Cheers.
Well, that tastes pretty good.
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, it tastes like Hyderabadi Indian.
Yum. So good.
It's like a bite of.
Gaslight yourself. Gaslight yourself. Lock in. We're at that age in our lives where we're trying to figure out what direction to take. Now, what advice would you have given your 18-year-old self?
Probably to be nicer to like everybody. Like and myself included in that group. And to just give myself the time and grace that you need to figure out what you need to figure out, because that's necessary when you're growing up. It's a lot to change.
Yeah.
And you know, there's sometimes that's definitely something I would say.
A life journey.
18, yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.